Right, so it's chilly England in December, and I'm really happy again to be doing more reviews for the channel on social media. So today's review is a golf play aid. It's a laser rangefinder, and it's the Bozily Golf VPro X1 laser rangefinder, flag lock, slopes, and accurate for distances up to 1,000 yards. So I'm looking forward to reviewing this training aid or this playing aid today. Okay, so let's crack open the box, the Bozily Golf VPro X1 laser rangefinder. Now, I've owned pretty much every brand of laser rangefinder, Nikon, Bushnell. I've had some inexpensive non-branded, the Easy Green laser rangefinder as well. So Bozily is a new one for me to review. Now, I've found this on Amazon.com. I know that they will be on Amazon UK.co.uk as well, retailing soon. About $130–40, which is about £100, something like that. And so comes in at the kind of lower end of the market, but as the company states, accurate up to 1,000 yards, does meters as well. You can convert it in the mode. Laser rangefinder that has a kind of target lock on, so it does has a jolt when you lock onto the target. And also offers toggles on and off slope feature as well, so plus and minus for up or downhill. Okay, so let's crack open the box. Let's have a little look what's in here. So case, soft case, velvet lined. One thing to note straight away, soft case, not a hard case. Couple of batteries in the side. There's the device. There's a little sort of handle for it, the wrist attachment. The device itself, little tag on there, warranty, just some instruction card. Little thank you for your purchase, Facebook Bozily group, little advert card there. Lens cleaner, usual stuff. Instruction manual in various languages as well. So first impressions, obviously straight away, device has got a plastic outer cover, unlike some of the premium brands that are metal and plastic. So this one is got the plastic outer case, very light because it's non-metal, but direct comparison to the Easy Green, similar materials as well. Buttons on the top, it's got the power on mode button. Obviously you can adjust the focus on the lens, you know, usual stuff really, nothing new there. Not too keen on that case there, the little slider for the battery. That's okay. It's pretty secure, it's not coming out, so very easy to get open, which I must admit on some of the sort of high-end rangefinders, it's quite difficult to get into the battery compartment. I know they had like a little metal sort of screw-in lid that you open to put the batteries in, so that was very easy to get open, but you know, quite plasticky. But we are talking about, you know, £100 device here, so you know, it's not going to be, you know, made of, you know, metal and other materials, hardware and materials. You are going to find that these types of devices are going to be plastic at that price point, so you do get what you pay for. Okay, so first impressions, pretty good, everything as you would expect. Would like to have a hard case. I don't like soft cases, not a fan of that. Obviously putting your bag down, wind blows the bag, sitting in the case, falls over, crushes it. I do like to see a hard case. However, obviously it's got the you know, the soft lining in there as well to help protect it. Clip to go on the bag. For 100 quid, pretty good first impressions. So going to be doing some testing now. Going to test it against the Bushnell, going to test it against the Easy Green. going to test it with and without the slope lie as well. So let's crack on with a test. Right, so test time. I've actually only got the Bozily and the Bushnell. Unfortunately, the two batteries that were supplied with it were dead, so I had to take the battery out of the Easy Green, so I'm not going to test it against that, but I've had very good experience with that device anyway, so just got, you know, pretty much one of the market leaders in brand and quality as well, versus obviously this entry-level laser rangefinder. So got various distances, as you can see, 50 yards, 100-yard board, 150, 200-yard boards, got a few posts here as well. So let's pick like 3 targets, let's have a little look, and we'll see whether the sloped feature on this as well, let's check that out. So let's give it a go. So you just press the power button on. If you hold power button down, you get meters and yards as well, so I'm going in at yards. So press and hold, get the vibration, 49.5 yards to my 50-yard board there, and it's saying that it's slight upslope, 6 degrees, which makes it 54.8. With the Bushnell, touch and go, 49.5. There we go. So next one, 100 yards. Press and hold, vibrates, 101.9. We measured these targets. Go with the Bushnell, 101.8. Last one. 150 yards is 150.9, 6 degrees of slope, which is saying the top of that board is 166. $151 on the Bushnell. So as accurate as it needs to be, as they claim and promise, that up to 1,000 yards, pretty accurate in comparison to one of the market leaders. So very good. Obviously going to do a little bit more testing as well on course with the slope lie feature, and we'll come back with my conclusion of this review on this device. But test straight out of the box, pretty damn good really. Okay, so in conclusion, the Bozily rangefinder, very good, excellent, can't really complain. It does what it says on the tin. You know, these laser rangefinders I've tested, you know, as I said at the start, you know, tested, you know, the entry-level ones now, the lower cost entry-level rangefinders. I've owned and used the high-end branded rangefinders, Bushnell, Nikon. Now tested this against Easy Green, tested it against the Nikon out on the course, tested it against another Bushnell out on the course, and they all give or take 1 yard or so, they all give the same reading. So, you know, you are getting exactly what you need as a rangefinder, you know, accuracy up to 1,000 yards, exactly what you need. So for the price, about £100, $130, buy it on Amazon, Google it, you know, absolutely brilliant device for the money. You know, regarding its components, what it's made from, of course, you know, the product is going to have slightly lesser grade components, and in this case the actual outer housing is of a plastic material, which, you know, many of the others are. They're just slightly different and feel slightly different in the hands. I know that some of the other ones do have a little bit of metal around them as well, as a reinforcement, but then obviously if you're using metal, it is going to get heavier. So, you know, this is very light, robust enough, you know, does what it says on the tin, helps you get your yardages. You know, as with all laser finders, it will spot what you see. You know, if you compare it to a GPS finder. You know, the GPS is obviously, you know, going to have landmarks that are measured on the course, and obviously needs to have, you know, clear view of the sky as well to give you yardage. So, you know, this is why I use both. I actually got a Sky Caddy which I use, which is a GPS and a bird's eye view of the hull, and then I use one of these as well, so whatever I can see I can laser. Slope live feature, yep, very good, works great. The only downside I would say about the product is it doesn't have a harder case. It's quite soft. I know some of the other brands do have soft cases as well, but I do like to see a slightly harder case, just in case, you know, drop it, gives it a little bit extra protection. It's got a soft lining, so all good, and will protect any of the lenses as well to prevent any scratching. So Bozily rangefinder for me, big thumbs up, well done, great product. Thank you for watching the video. I really appreciate your support with the channel. Please like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos, and click on the notifications icon so that when you log on to YouTube, you see my new videos when I release them. Thank you very much. You guys are great.